our first week session. So we proceed with crisis decision making challenge. So the situation is a remote village in Kelantan is completely cut off due to rising flood waters. Roads are blocked and electricity and mobile communications are down. Villagers are stranded with limited food and medical supplies. So the weather forecast predicts continued heavy rain in the next 24 hours. So the task is each group will focus on a specific aspect of the emergency response while coordinating with the other group. So have to make sure that you focus on your specific aspect, and then you have to talk. You have to discuss amongst you to coordinate which one goes first. Okay. After discussion, you have to present the first three priority action within the first 3 hours of the disaster response. Okay, the group one is situational assessment and communication. For example, how will you gather information about the affected village? And next one is what alternative communication methods can be used since mobile networks are down, and which agency should be contacted first and how. And group two, search and rescue operations. The first one is how will the search and rescue mission be carried out, followed by what resources, for example, boats, helicopters, teams are needed for the first response, and last but not least is how will you prioritize evacuation, for example, elderly, children, medical emergencies. And group three is medical and health response. The concerns are what immediate medical concerns should be addressed, for example, injuries, infections, dehydration. Next is how will you deploy medical teams and supplies to the remote village, and next one is what preventive measures should be taken to avoid waterborne diseases. And group four is emergency supplies and logistics. For example, what essential supplies, food, water, medicine should be sent first, followed by how will supplies be delivered despite blocked roads, and how will you ensure fair distribution among villages? So there's another important question. So group five is security and crowd control. How will you ensure safety and prevent panic among villages? What security measures are needed to prevent looting or conflicts? And how will you manage the movement of people in evacuation centers? So you discuss amongst you, and after that you can prepare a short video about your each group presentation, especially on, for example, the first three priority action within the first 3 hours of the disaster response. Okay, so after this, you can, once you are ready, you can upload your video in the any platform, and then you can give and you can update in the link in the WhatsApp group. Okay, and after that, after you have come up with the video of your presentation, and then make sure that everyone participate, yeah, because there are marks accordingly for every activity that we're gonna have for each class. So after that, you have to discuss, you have to coordinate which group goes first. So according to the flow, which group uh, go first according to the coordination. And after that, I will give you the link after everything is sorted out. I will give you the link to Google Form, and for you to evaluate your friends' participation, especially on the teamwork skills. No, teamwork spirit, PO5, because at the end of the day, we will make it. We will make an average of all participation of your teamwork spirit. Yeah. Okay, please make sure that you give commitment towards this activity, because every activity carries mark. Okay, all right. So I think that's all from me. Sorry. Sorry, it's not done yet. Okay, so we follow with human caused disaster. After you have done with the assignment, we continue with the human caused disasters. And these types of traumatic events may also cause loss of life and property. Of course, it is due to human. So, for example, it can be divided into three types of categories: technological disasters, social disasters, environmental disasters. So, what are the examples that you can think of? For example, we can have train accidents, aviation accidents, shipwreck, traffic collisions, structural collapse, bridge collapse, um, wildfires, space accident, as well as arsons. So these are the examples that can be very emerging and can be very threatening and can be traumatic too. And of course, it can dramatically affect the citizen of the people that has been affected. Okay, so after that, there is one assignment, which is the final assignment. This is what we call lifelong learning journal report. So the objective is is designed. The assignment is designed to develop students' lifelong learning skills by conducting lifelong activity on accident prevention across different sectors. So each group will explore sector-specific accident, analyze case study, integrate digital application in accident prevention. So please make sure that you refer to Putra Blast for the full format of the report. And we start with the Title 1, Topic 1, Construction Site of Crane Collapse in Kuala Lumpur, January 2024. So basically, in January 2024, a crane collapsed at a high-rise construction site in Kuala Lumpur, resulting in the deaths of 2 workers and injuries to several others. So the collapse was attributed to overloading, poor maintenance, and improper anchoring. So the assignment you can follow accordingly. And next one is Kuala Lumpur sinkhole incident. I believe there are two cases. On August 23, a sinkhole appeared on Jalan Masjid India in Kuala Lumpur, leading to the disappearance of a pedestrian which who cannot be recovered until now, raising concern about urban infrastructure safety. So you can also follow the instruction as follows. And next one is topic 3 is explosion at Xingshan Holding Group's steel plant incident overview. In October 2024, a boiler explosion occurred at Xingshan Holding Group's steel manufacturing plant in Malaysia, leading to multiple injuries and fatalities. The incident was attributed to poor maintenance and improper safety check. This is really correlatable. Okay, so the assignment you can follow accordingly. And next one is occupational injury increase in Malaysia. In 2023, Malaysia recorded a 13.8 increase in occupational injury cases, totaling 38,950 incidents compared to 34,000 in 2022. The construction sector notably experienced the highest number of fatal occupational injuries with 88 cases reported. So of course you can follow the assignment accordingly. And last but not least is fire at aluminium processing plant in Bintulu. So I'm not sure about the final number of your attendance about your class enrollment, because I believe that there are 2 or 3 newcomers which has not been assigned to the group yet. So maybe we can have 5 or 6. So but at this moment I only have 5. So I will come up with another one for the next group. On September 10, 2024, a fire erupted and an aluminium processing plant in Samalaju Industrial Park, Bintulu. The incident occurred due to a leak during the molten aluminium process, exacerbated by rainfall, leading to an explosion. All 61 workers were safely evacuated and no casualties were reported. So you can also follow the instruction accordingly. Okay, just some small remark on the assignment. Of course, the assignment will due on week 14, and of course, this is the early preparation for you to discuss and for you to get more information about the topic before you can decide on the topic. Whereby I will give you maybe 1 or 2 weeks about it, and then after that, after maybe in week 11, 12, 13, 14, we will discuss a detail on how you want to prepare this kind of report. Okay, I will not leave you unattended on this report preparation. Okay, all right, okay, I think that's all from me for this session. So let's see, I think we can let's see, maybe we can, of course I believe we can meet again next week on the virtual platform on Microsoft Team. Please make sure that everyone participated. Okay, I don't want to remind you about the attendance. Okay, so please be mindful so that you can fully utilize whatever that the learning conducted during the class. Okay, so I guess let's meet up next week on Tuesday. Okay, see you next week. Assalamualaikum and a very good day to everyone. Bye bye.